But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail. Die trying.
All right, guys, welcome back. Boom came, finally. The break that we gave them actually worked. They gave us a 30-minute gap, and then the boom came. So we're right on schedule. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to tell my long-form viewers, subscribers. Thank you so much for joining the channel. There's a lot of value I want to give you, and I want you to understand the difference. Now, these windows needed to be graded. They need to be graded by New York City DOB code. They need to be accepted by American standards, and there are certain certifications that you need to have in order to bring them overseas. You can manufacture them here, they'll be a whole lot more expensive. Or you can bring them overseas. It doesn't matter to me. In both instances, you're gonna need certifications. Now, what we did is we got the Intertech certification. I'm gonna drop a little PDF and you'll see what it is. This Intertech certification allows us to grade the windows on all the value, thickness, diameter, and all the specifications that we need to know, such as U value, R value, air leakage, argon gas, and a SHGC. All right, now something that I want to bring up to your attention is, I'm always talking about double pane, very expensive, very much quality. What is double pane? 2 layers of glazed glass. Now, in most instances, all of the glass that you usually normally order here in New York are 1/4 inch thick. Now, this argon gas, its main purpose is to enhance the thermal efficiency and weather retention of the actual window, number 1. Number 2, there's another certification which is known as U value. This U value is graded from 0.2 to 1.2, 0.2 being the best. And it's almost very hard to achieve 0.2 in very rare instances. Maybe 1 out of 10 manufacturers can achieve it. These windows behind me have a U value of 0.3. Now, the U value is measured on how well it keeps the insulation and heat inside the glass. And the R value is the exact opposite. It's how it keeps the heat and insulation on the exterior outside the glass. So now in cold climates, you want U value. You want it to be insulated and you want it to be warm. But let's say you're located in a place like Nevada or somewhere in the Middle East where it's very hot. The R value is what's preventing the heat to come inside. Now, there's something very similar known as SHGC, which is known as solar heat gain coefficient. And the difference between the R value and SHGC is R value is what's not letting the heat come in through insulation, exterior temperature. The SHGC is solar, the light ray beams from the sunlight that reflect heat. The SHGC is what's preventing that light heat to transfer into the actual window. And that's very important for all the viewers to understand. When you're buying windows and they're telling you U and R, there's a measurement for these things. And each one has a certain requirement. And not one window will fit in all climates. So you need to know exactly the type of window that you need so that when you order it, it fits pertaining to your outfit. Number 1. Number 2, let's get back to double pane. Double pane means for 2 pieces of glass which are side by side, sits in an aluminum case because it's very heavy, AKA very durable. And it's important for all you viewers to understand that the reason why it sits in aluminum is because PVC or wood would not be strong enough to handle this type of a glass or this type of a weight. Aluminum is the best type of a quality you can get. There are a lot of things that you need to have in order to bring these windows here in New York on site in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Now, another cool thing that we did is we're dealing directly with the manufacturers, directly with the fabricators. We cut out all middlemen. That helps us do 3 things. First of all, puts the best interest of the actual window. Whereas a salesman is just pitching you what he wants to sell, that's most profitable for him, we are putting the quality back into the window so that we can give our customers the most durable and effective windows that there are in the market today. How do we know this? Because I was able to compare apples to apples, and these windows blow out all the competition based on statistics. Number 1. Number 2, we're able to bring our price per square foot cost down because we're dealing directly with the fabricators instead of having a middleman and a customs guy and everybody, 4 or 5 people eating throughout that process. We dealt directly. Now, we also hired a window consultant that's been in the business for 35 years to make sure that whatever it is that we're ordering is what it is. Now, we also directly hired our subcontractor. No middlemen between the window guys that are gonna get their third-party installers. These are people that we have worked with in the past to make sure that these things are done. It's not always about the price. What I'm trying to say by hiring the window installer directly is that we're doing it correctly. Huge windows, 9x9 window base, so it takes 4 to 5 guys per window sometimes to bring them in. Now we have our boom en route to make sure that we can get these windows all the way up. These things are not lightweight and they're meant to be fully durable. No problem. They call me the messenger. And I want to tell them the strategy as to why I did this. Better. Tam cream cheese взяли? No problem. Miswani. All right, guys, strategy time. I'm gonna eat this donut and tell you about the strategy. I got coffee, bagels, munchkins, cream cheese, tea. What was the purpose of that? First, I want to talk about the culture. That I want to make sure that everyone is happy. I didn't provide a steak dinner. It's not my responsibility. As an owner, I just wanted to give an additive so that the culture here is strong, so they feel warm. There's nothing wrong. They take a 10, 15-minute break, they warm up, they fill up their stomachs, they feel good. They also feel the camaraderie that we have with one another. Number one. Number two, the boom truck is delayed by 2 hours. Now, if my subcontractor finds out that this boom truck is delayed by 2 hours, he's gonna totally flip out. So I said, we need to stall for at least an hour because they're also delayed on bringing out the windows. There's a couple of variables, they're big, they're taking a little bit longer than they anticipated. So I said, what could we do as human beings to buy time or eat? So I said, Dunkin' Donuts, go get munchkins, go get donuts, go get cream cheese, go get bagels. They're gonna sit, they're gonna come down, they're gonna go inside the trailer, they're gonna eat. So stay tuned. I'm glad you were able to get something. Watch our videos, like, share, subscribe. Listen, we're doing this for the love of the game. We're doing this for developers. There's a small community of us, fix and flippers, contractors, engineers, investors. Even if you're just a lover of the hobby of putting from air and nothing to developing a structure and you're on our team, we're doing this for you guys. I want to help you. If there's constructive criticism, give it to us. We want to give you the information you want to know. And we're going to try to do it at the best possible way. And most importantly, reach out to us, like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go.